Alright. They're really? I'm not gonna lie. Fake friend says, if your friend don't send you a video doing this right here, they not really your friend. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we?
You like this color best?
Let me see you in the other one.
What about this one?
Give me a. You can't have these on the
Okay,
plane.
hold on. Okay, now what do you saying?
You can't have these things on the plane. People need to see.
Okay, they're not just big. Okay, listen. Okay, me and the friend just came on a little bit and so be it. Why is this joint?
You can't have these on. Yeah, you don't like that.
Cheating.
Here.
Just sit over there or something. I don't care.
Now, where were we? Yeah, you don't like that.
Cheating.
Here.
Just sit over there or something. I don't care.
Now, where were we? Yes, I like that. Stop cheating. Zero. Set it over there. That's my kitty. She knows not to keep Daddy waiting for too long. Alexa, what? You like?
Sure, I should have ripped.
All right, bro. What you?
Love my friend. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Okay, chat. Everybody say speed rate. Everybody say speed rate.
2 seconds later.
Oh,
Yo, she's not seeing anything. Okay, I don't think we should rate anymore. Because nobody's not even saying, yo, what are these times?
yeah, that's what's up, man.
Okay, chat. Everybody say speed rate. Everybody say speed rate.
2 seconds later.
Excuse me. If any of your kids could do 10 push-ups right now, I'll pay for everything you're getting. You good? Excuse me. If he does 10 push-ups right now, I'll buy him whatever you guys were gonna buy.
Want to do the push-ups? No, we don't want it. Okay, you know what?
Hey, excuse me. If your son could do 10 push-ups right now, I'll pay for all this.
Do it.
Do it. Do it right
Do
now.
it. Do
All right,
it.
here.
Okay.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little lower. 7. Touch here. 8, 2, 1, 9, 10. All right, good job.
Actually, want to take that over.
All right, now you get everything for free.
Actually,
How long you been working out for?
like 3 years.
3?
Yeah.
That's good.
I've seen you before. I don't remember what your name is though.
It's Adam. Which videos did you see?
I've seen one at the park.
All like challenges?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna come back next year. You have to do 20.
Okay.
Excuse me. If any of your kids could do 10 push-ups right now, I'll pay for everything you're getting.
It's the day before. Think about this video all the time of Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth on the red carpet for Avengers Endgame. When the photographers ask for a kiss, Miley jokingly licks Liam and he can be seen saying, "Could you behave for once?" They play it off well, just a little banter between a married couple, but it's always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, yeah, you're the brother of Thor, but we all know why you're there, buddy. And one person in this photo has actually been a part of the MCU, and it's not the Hemsworth. Because let's not forget that Miley Cyrus voiced the character of Mainframe at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This was in one of the film's many mid-credit scenes, and she plays a member of Stakar's Ravager crew. And this made Miley Cyrus the first Disney Channel girly to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a full 2 months before Zendaya would make her debut in Spider-Man Homecoming. It was so cool to be at D23 to see Miley Cyrus inducted as a Disney legend.
What's the most money you made off this game before? Probably around like 10 racks. Damn! I made a lot of money off this game. I 10 racks on here and then you cashed it out? Yes.
And he was like, yo, where do I put this Glock, you know? And he puts it in my face, right? And I'm like, and he was like, yo, where do I put this Glock, you know? I mean, as a worker, like,
Yeah.
I had to be cautious, you know? And I made him put it in the locker, but like, showing me a
In the
Glock.
locker?
Yeah, in a little locker. Like, you gotta put it somewhere, but not here, bro. Yeah.
I told him like, yo, hey, like put that
So happy.
We're dancing to the song, guys.
Wondered if you ever.
Yeah, niggas get punched in the face, no PLC shit on the. Y'all been on that type of time as a kid. Then I was looking at y'all and keeping with y'all and giving out verses and keeping see y'all, making so wise with you. And what did I miss? Career, looking at homes, word for word, and all of the shows. You always felt like this, man. What did I miss?
So let's break it down. Step one, know your why. Start with this simple question.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. Happy 4th of July to all my fellow Americans. And if you're not an American, you don't have to care about this day whatsoever. That's fine. But I know
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Where did you get a picture of Chase wearing a wedding dress? I did. I took his head and photographed it on some girl thought.
Remember when I told you guys that no Disney Channel or Nickelodeon show has ever repeated the same storyline in its existence? Oh, of course it didn't, because that's not true. Another classic compilation of all the shows doing the same plot, and this time it's fun. It's the election episodes. We love it when we see the main characters pit against each other, running for a position of power. They all take place in a school, they all experience bribery, and they all try to defame each other. Yeah, these episodes are handpicked because they're my favorites. A couple notable exclusions we're not going to get into is the That's So Raven election episode, the Wizards election episode. I just wanted to focus on these three specific because they all do something different. First we'll have Zoe 101, and then we'll jump to a cartoon for Jimmy Neutron, and then we'll end on the sweet life of Zack and Cody. So let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It's Johnny 2000, focusing on TV, movies, media, and so much more. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and like. Thank you guys so much for supporting so far. It's fun. 2000s retrospectives. So you can see a lot of similarities in all these election-based episodes. It's kind of a commentary on politics and how we're more likely to choose people that we like as opposed to somebody we agree with when it comes to competition programs. So for Zoe 101 season, we actually have elections. So Zoe's trying to get coffee, and Lola just makes some trouble. It's kind of disrespectful. We see that Nicole's doing horoscope stuff, which I love. She's like a big astrology guy.
Check out your horoscope. It says you will win. Choose your competition. I'm not a Virgo.
And she takes a Capricorn's horoscope and tries to read it, which is so funny. I've never seen that attempted on a show. Like, they'll have a crush on Chase, but just Stacey.
Okay. Melissa.
She has Liz. It's Sagittarius. I don't know why people that are different have to be those. It's not that weird to have this.
Students who went to the run must be nominated no later than I so. Did she get the second Zoe nomination?
The class ends up nominating Zoe to run for class president, which was Zoe's anything for society. I don't know why she would be the one considered for this complaining about how much she does stuff. And doesn't need that to do anything for other people. Like, I don't know why you want that. She retaliates by nominating Chase, and everybody goes for that too. So next thing you know, they're going against each other for class president. So it seems to be the fact that no matter what happens in this election, that they will maintain their friendship.
Yeah. Speaking.
What, no consulting? Already tell it's going to get fun. And then it's going fun, and I assume Jake already wants to fight dirty fight.
Okay, where did you see the picture of Chase wearing a wedding dress? I did. I took his head and photographed it on some girl thought.
They did not have the technology to have that kind of Photoshop back then. And apparently, Mark is also running, and Quinn is trying to get him to win. His last name is revealed, and Quinn says it's
Tremble before fast!
You're welcome.
Things are gonna be. Stop that vehicle in its tracks.
For it was indeed an action, a particularly stupid idea to accommodate. If I saw moral decay and lapse of infinite degree,
Together made the decision to drive the oldest and most obscure and darkly shaded graveyard, deep, wretched hours of the night, and its approach so sick and speed, the thrill of I remember there was a strangely eerie, silent innocent gleaming sky where the sea seemed hushed, like it was in a wretched state of fear. It turned sour, pollution, a girlish kind, like it wanted to warn us to make a retreat. But somehow, it knew the thoughts of God, an intuition of devilish power. It was a stupid glory with her full face of smoke, her life a tangle of change, her smile. She called to us and pointed to us. No chance to stop them! Don't mind me. I'm just dying. I'll patch you up.
My step. So he got his case, and if he doesn't win, you're welcome. Okay, so he wants to he has not the election until he takes some time. And she's pretty impressed that one. The most thing that she's I guess Boba doesn't care anyway. She gets mad at Chase for something he has no control over. I'm gonna go do something right now.
Tremble before fire! This is real firepower!
I had to say things okay, but they're not, which is just funny because it's like I feel like guys out of the emotions. It's kind of like a way to add how most take logic and emotion with everything, while they just take logic with everything. I think guys are just presented with they have to go out there with things while the innocence comes in. So Chase and Zoe actually go hard on their campaigns and run around campus, and it looks like how many people are running here. Every time Logan uses money to escalate the situation, it just gets worse.
This is a nice spot.
Jake wants to be ready. Any store comes here.
Born again!
I love that they did this.
Quit, let me win.
I didn't say that.
Oh my
I don't know why someone's getting more mad though. Like they act like they're in a couple all the time for people who don't owe that to each other. Like you hear me saying like details, we're just friends, like one for president. I see no how it's actually things.
You're ready for action.
Small little girls. Is this the kind of guy you want?
Don't mind me. By the eye of Agamotto.
I think that's not messed up if it is. That was still Jason, that's actually that's self-deprecating character thing. You should be president. That's why I made the party. It's president.
30 seconds.
So, that's why you got next thing you know, everybody's embarrassed.
This is tremble before fire!
Stand bushies. Yeah.
apologize to each other, and Zoe drops out too, which is really sweet, and it ends on them getting revenge on Libby. Very lackluster episode, but I had fun with it. The next episode is Jimmy for President. So this is one of those classic election episodes where the main characters are running up against each other to try to get class president for the power of the entire group. Very stereotypical of a TV show to do when they're in school. Jimmy essentially is like, oh, I can't wait to bring learning as class president. And Jimmy, I would not let you. You seem like you would do a lot of boring rules. And of course, Cindy and Libby are super excited to run. They finally introduced one of the best characters in the show, Bobby.
We have a new foreign exchange student joining us from Van Ariston. Please welcome Bobby Slobodowski.
A new addition to the class, who's getting made fun of for his cultural differences, which isn't really cool. He puts himself on the candidate list, along with Jimmy Sheena. She has a really funny speech, be class president. And moves over no one. Of course, Libby is the cool one, and promising things that I don't think you could legally have in a school environment.
2 minutes of love and Marita. Yes,
And then, of course, Jimmy is not helping.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
secret ingredient.
Next, we have Carl with the swing.
It's up to us to help the people who can't help themselves.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Is the peak of this episode because you think she likes him. She is just downright aggressive and not supportive.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing your area.
Perhaps I should have some assistance, please.
Huh? Okay, let's try it. Spider Fist is ready to punch. Gonna get sticky. Round and pound. Spider Sling.
Is there a way to get out of this plot? Without it having to have a lasting impact.
Back in the swing of
series
things.
and change the episodes from now on. Like obviously you have to have Bobby there. Obviously you need to take advantage of each other and start. Yeah. It's kind of true that.
Nice. Spider Fist is ready to punch. Gonna get sticky.
Better stop that vehicle. Survive this.
Probably one of the best election episodes I've ever
scene just because it has Jimmy and his ego trying his best to his aggressive in his all the elements that make Jimmy Neutron a really good show. The characters are so likely, and I just love what you see in these episodes. Season 2, episode 7. And this is one of the more fun episodes of the Split Zack and Cody. It's funny that this is coming up because I just recently watched the election episode of Jimmy Neutron. And the trope of all the main characters kind of running for school president, trying to make changes, having their whole campaign is always a really funny piece. And sweet look at that what he did. Even
My aim is true. I don't think that's
friends out of school. Zack, Cody, and their friends are eating lunch. And finally, Allison Stoner's back. She was in a couple of sitcoms and just randomly hosted Sonic. Looking for challenging situation.
Your powers are mine!
If you can't run against me, then that's the beginning of all. Next thing you know, Maddie and London are getting involved. London defending
Tremble before Bast!
outlandish request, and Maddie is helping Cody because he's trying to be responsible.
Stop it.
It's going to be for Zack as a pyramid. He's going to promote her if he wins, which is exactly the political system. Somehow Zack gets signs up in the school, and it's like, how do you do that? Meanwhile, Armin is inventing luggage carts that can drive themselves, but it goes haywire pretty quickly and even injures Mr. Mosby. So it's not just the kids who bother him, it's all the staff too. So Zack and Cody get into an argument at home about school.
You no good cheater, loser, crybaby you. And I thought this election would come between you.
London and Zack kind of have a game plan.
Sure, we're not going too far. No. Too far means up and Cody on a cargo ship to South America. We're gonna spend the rest of his miserable life working in the copper mines. You've done this before?
When it's time for speeches, London and Maddie are still arguing at this middle school. I don't know why they came all the way from their high school. It's time for like the first debate. Bob is also running, which is kind of random, and he has a sister, which is super funny. Zack's whole plan is to use an embarrassing picture of Cody, which goes pretty far with the kids. Arwen comes, which is super funny, and helps Cody with an invention, a jetpack that would surely win over the kids. And it does. Everybody's super excited until Cody goes haywire. Oh wait, and that still doesn't ruin the chances. It's when he suggests that the school is going to have more academics that people are like, oh no, I am not voting for him. Zack sees the whole school laugh at his brother and he feels bad, gets up on the mic and yells at them. He's like, Cody's got some good ideas.
Cody actually has some great ideas. I got nothing. What about ice cream and skate parks? Like that'll happen. What, do you still believe in the tooth fairy?
And it's really sweet to see Zack stand up for his brother like this, because Cody does deserve it. And this is just a really sweet episode.
You don't go to school here.
Oh, well, if I went to school here, I'd go for Cody. They each do something unique that I just have to point at. Like Zoe 101, well, we can't talk about how similar they are without talking about how different they are as well. Zoe 101 takes a unique spin on it because it's more relationship-based. We know that Chase has a crush on Zoe, and them going against one another would mean a lot is at stake for Chase. Therefore, when the competition gets worse, it becomes a little bit more heart-wrenching for the characters. Then, of course, Jimmy Neutron being animated has a lot more freedom to do some crazy, like Jimmy coming down in a blimp. But I think the most unique thing it does is having the swing voter. Yeah, Carl Weezer, the guy he comes down to on who gets the position, is just so funny. And I feel like I wish they did this in other election episodes.
where it came down to one person's opinion. And then, of course, Sweet Life, having it be the brothers against each other and the access they have to defame one another in front of the whole class is just so funny. And Zach and Cody, you know them, like, it's very in their character to do that to one another. They're not above playing dirty. Since they're family, we're curious how far they're willing to take it. The one thing they all share in common that's kind of nice is the sacrifice. When you know you're not qualified and deciding to step down from something that you may not feel ready for the right reasons. But which one was your guys' favorite? Which was your favorite that I didn't cover? I'd love to hear more about that in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.
Come to me if it's matter. We're on the same page. Unacceptable. I'm sure. Dead statements, homes, nations, soldiers dragged themselves from their movements, clawed for shadows to drive the nations from their land.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh wait, it was Drake and Josh. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Drake and Josh are two completely iconic shows. Everybody loved both of them, and while some liked more than others, it was hard to deny how good they both were. But we'll dive into that in a minute. I want to talk about this ongoing feud of which show is better, The Sweet Life or Drake and Josh, and how similar are they really? On the surface, I thought that they were really similar, down to the personality, down to the plot lines, but upon doing some more research, I realized that these are almost completely opposite shows. They take the same concepts and the same characters, but do it completely separately. And I'm sure you guys have thought about this before, but you know what? I want to break it down in an organized way. So let's get into everything that makes Drake and Josh and Sweet Life of Zach and Cody completely unique. What's up, everybody? It's Johnny2000 coming at you with 2000s media from TV, movies, video games, and so much more. To compare these legendary duos, let's talk about how their shows kind of came to be. Drake and Josh came out in 2004 from Nickelodeon, coming from the mind of Dan Schneider, who already built a reputation for the hit teen sitcoms like All That and The Amanda Show. It was kind of a spin-off of sorts, taking two stand-up actors, Drake Bell and Josh Peck, created a new series around their chemistry. It was already known for its wacky, over-the-top humor. Welcome to the series of TV from Randy Blake Sumlin, and joining us today, Miranda Cosgrove. Season 3 of iCarly now streaming on Paramount Plus. Miranda, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. So we are all excited to see the return of iCarly. It was back from 2007 to 2012. And now, almost 10 years later, you guys brought it back. How's it feel to be back in the swing of everything?
It's crazy. I never thought I was going to be able to play this character again so many years later. So it's been a really fun journey. And now that we're on the third season, I feel like we've established the new show enough that we kind of just got to have a lot of fun this season and be a little weirder and try to take it to another level. So, yeah, it was a really good time.
So I have to tell you, when I heard that theme song again, like I was thinking with all those words in my back, and I was melting. It was so great to hear them again.
That's so nice. We like went back and forth so much about the theme song for the show because we were thinking about doing something new. But I'm glad we stuck with it.
We didn't ask you to hear us, but we always answer the call.
After going off in 2012 and coming back, is it the casting get back into that role?
I feel like that's a lot like the character really in real life, so it made it easier for sure. But a little bit of seeing the set again for the first time in so many years, being on set with David and Jerry every day again, has been the best part for me. Just because
Capture the mission area.
siblings
Got it?
I've always felt like Jerry and Nathan. I was so little like family, so yeah, it's been great.
Absolutely. Was there anything about the original show that it was insisted that you would take it to the remake, that you want to make sure it's the
Worth a good look?
It's always in the kitchen. And on the original, like, we tried to copy them in the same major. So for this new we didn't end up adding it in the show for the second season. But I felt like there was a missing piece of the original. But I didn't like it.
It used to be yours.
I actually found it on Etsy. There's something that I love in fiction.
choose like, okay, we're gonna tackle this book.
Well, that's simple with the first version of the show because the original I feel like not a lot of people had web shows back then. I felt like we could kind of put anything in the scripts because there was no actual. So now